How you doing?
Doing great.
Steve Hale from Steve's Restoration Inn, and we've been talking about the story. I know it's been kicked around here for a few weeks. I know you had to wait a little bit to really announce what was going on with the History Channel and a show that you'll be featured on.
Exactly. Yeah, we were kind of just hoping to get everybody excited for today because tonight is our premiere episode.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah. It's funny because they're always looking for new reality shows and the such here. And you guys, were you interested in that to begin with, or did you sort of fall into it by mistake? How did it happen?
Well, I wouldn't really say it was a mistake. I mean, we fell into it because this is what we do, and they were looking for a new take on the show. I mean, it's already a really good show. It's been a successful show, but now it's a whole new look. It was one shop. Now it's 5 shops all over the country, and it's a look into what we do every day. So it's going to be really cool. I mean, we've got a ton of exciting stuff coming up.
Some of the things you do that stand out that they would like to highlight on the History Channel, tell us about that.
Exactly. Well, one of the really cool things is actually competitive arm wrestling, and that's going to be focused on tonight's episode. We're doing an antique arm wrestling game, so it ties that in, and it's pretty cool.
Does this happen at the shop daily?
Every day. Every day.
Describe that game. What's that look like, the antique arm wrestling thing? What is that?
So it's basically an arcade/carnival game. It's like 8 feet tall. It's a big flake. It's really, really cool. I mean, I don't want to describe too much because you guys need to watch the show tonight.
All right.
Wow, you're a true promoter there. Look at you. That's what we do all day here on the show, and you've already got it down pat. Will this be your first time ever on television of any kind, or have you been on before?
Not the first time ever, no, but obviously of this caliber. I mean, this show is going to be all over the world, and there's tons of viewers. It's really, really cool, so it's a pretty big opportunity.
And some of the projects, maybe you can highlight, give folks the idea out here, some of the unique projects that you've taken on.
For the show or in general?
Well, I mean, I highlight a little bit of both. Something that you pride yourself in, and then something that maybe the show found interesting.
Well, basically, I mean, the show and what we do every day, I mean, there's tons of cool projects. So, I mean, we're always doing, stuff that's just out of the box, wild. So we do neon signs, we do, the antique arcade games, or obviously high-end custom cars and car restoration. We do a lot of custom motorcycles, airbrushing, custom paint. I mean, basically whatever needs to be done, we'll do it. We've also been doing trade show displays, like we'll build big walls to go in front of tents at trade shows, custom diners. We do a lot of the retro stuff like that, like 50s themed things.
So these type of orders coming in from all over the country?
Exactly. Yeah, we've got a lot of local business, which we're really fortunate to have, but we've got some customers as far as San Diego.
That's awesome.
So the show is American Restoration on the History Channel.
Yep.
How long has the show been running, by the way? Have you been a fan of the show before, too?
I have been a fan of the show. This is the 7th season now, and it is American Restoration on History.
Yeah. Have you made any friendships with other guys who do what you do for a living based on your connections to the show here?
Well,
like across the country, other shops that you might talk with.
Yeah, in terms of the show, yes, we've made a ton of great connections. I mean, the crew that we work with, the production company, I mean, they're all top-notch people. They're very, very talented, so that was a great experience. And the other shops that are on the show are also, some of the best in the business, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
And as far as other connections in the business, I mean, we've been fortunate to make tons of those throughout our career, with PPG Paint Company or Sada Paint Guns. We've made a lot of really good connections throughout our business.
Now, when you say a crew, a film crew, how big? Yeah. How big? How many people?
The typical crew that comes to the shop when we're filming it is around 7 people. But there's a ton of other people behind the show, too, though. I mean, you got editors and, tons and tons of people behind the scenes.
Are you done filming, or are you continuing to film?
We're still filming a little bit.
Neat. That's cool. So what's that like day to day for you? As you try to go in and maybe get a project done, you got a camera in your face or a microphone hooked to you?
Well, we're not filming every day right now, so that's not too bad. And actually, when we are filming, it's a great experience. I mean, we have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, the crew is really good, talented people, so we have a good time with them. And, I mean, after a little while, the cameras just fade away, and we're doing what we're doing anyway. So.
You get nervous at all or not?
No, we don't have anything to be nervous about.
Maybe, Steve, something you really enjoy, something you really like to get your hands in there, something specific at the shop that you're like, all right, I can't wait to take this project on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the business as a whole is a good challenge, and it's fun to, see the business grow and succeed and see my employees happy to come to work and our customers happy with the jobs that we're doing. But as far as actually hands-on, I mean, I enjoy the painting. that's something I've always taken a lot of pride in, was doing high-end paint work. So
not easy.
No, it's not. I was actually painting last night at 1:30 in the morning.
Samantha mentioned that. Yes, she saw that a Twitter post was out there that you guys had to get to bed, and she said, "You better get to bed. It's 1 o'clock in the morning."
Right. Steve Hale from Steve's Restoration Inn, got a nice logo there. How long have you had that logo, and who created that for you?
I've had the logo since 2008, and it's been a number of ways it's actually changed. But recently, A&P Master Images just finished all of our new T-shirt designs, hat designs, because we actually just came out with a new clothing line on our website. Tons of cool stuff that you guys got to check that out too. So that's awesome. A&P Master Images did that for us.
And if folks don't know, whereabouts exactly are you located?
We're right on 5S, heading out of Utica before Frankfort, the Dyke Road exit, so just maybe 2 miles out of Utica.